Hello everybody, this is Molly. How are y'all doing today? Well, as promised, I wanted to share with y'all a quick video of my new craft room. Yay! Now, it used to be my living room. Pretty good, long, wide room. And we never used the living room except for Christmas. We'd put up a Christmas tree celebrating here one day, but the rest of the year we're in the den. So I thought, what the heck, I'm doing it. I watched a girl named Melody Lane from Florida. She bought a new home. Fabulous channel, and her living room when you walk in is her craft room. I thought, what the heck? So I did it. So what I've done is we went to Ikea and Target and bought a lot of furniture, easy to put together furniture, and got going. Now what you'll see in the back of the room, I have two pieces of furniture left from when it was a living room. This desk that you see in the corner used to be on a wall over here. That was our TV armoire. And didn't move those out, but love that I have a TV and I can keep my sewing machine up 24/7, 365 as they say, so I'm loving that. So let me get started. When you walk in, I'm going to back up. Oh, good Lord, hope I don't trip on anything. When you walk in, there's my fireplace and all. And then, as I say, we went to Ikea and Target. These shelves that you see here are from Target, and they're the ones who have just a bunch of really pretty decor color, the canvas cubes and things, so I bought those. And then, of course, the baskets and things you see up top were just pieces I had before from Michael's and stuff. So getting started, in those things below, I've got all of my plastics and things I use for mailing and putting my scrapbook kits and all in. And then this is Stampin' Up! My paper collections and things that I have in there. And then Christmas, some extra plastic. Those binders down there are stamp storage. When you open them up, I've got, plastic page protectors with my stamps and stuff in there. But on top, what you'll see, I've got a basket of some of my card kits I have ready to go. This idea I got from Jennifer McGuire of Jennifer McGuire Inc. I-N-K. If you don't know who that is, boy, you're missing something. She is the queen at blogs and stamping and sharing information, just incredible. And what her suggestion was to take just a sheet of 8.5 by 11 paper. I just chose white. She used colors. I typed on there what I wanted my dividers to be, and then laminated them. And then this row you see here is dies. So there's my Anna Griffin and my flourishes, and let's see what else we've got: rectangles and squares and circles and corners. And so my dies, non-stamping up dies, but all the rest of my dies fit right here. This side is the start to some stamp sets I had. There's Anna Griffin. There's some real pretty vintage things. Some, what are they called? Tattered lace and things that I bought there. Coming over here, I've got my Stampin' Up! Embossing folders, and then more vintage designs of stamp sets and things. Some of my larger woodblock stamps, backgrounds and things. And then there's my Spectrum Noir. Boy, that's hard for a girl from Texas. Spectrum Noir. Alcohol ink collection that I've got. Unfortunately, I have some more in a drawer. Anyway, so that's the first piece. That came from Target. This next set you see here came from, oh gosh, the window is making the white balance terrible. Okay, the set of shelves that you see there is from Ikea, and they are meant for DVD storage, video storage for people, but they are perfect for stamping up the little DVD cases that our stamp sets come in and all. And then I use the one on this side of the desk for my punches that I use the most often. I do have a drawer, 3 drawers of punches as well, but these are the ones that are my go-to, just everyday things. Okay, now coming over here, let me see if I can avoid the window light a little bit. This is a set of the Alex storage units from Ikea. This chair is Ingolf, I-N-G-O-L-F. Is that it? I-N-G-O-L-F. Yeah, that's it. Ingolf from Ikea. So they're in a pretty white finish. The tabletop was from Ikea. The storage things that you see along the top were actually Totally Tiffany or whatever that line is from HSN. And there, as you can see, kind of on a slant. And got you out of focus here. Sorry. My Stampin' Up! Inks fit in it perfectly, as do some of my favorite Anna Griffin in all colors. This piece that you see here, I don't know if you can see it, it's a wire basket, stadium style wire basket. It came from a Totally Tiffany rolling cart. It was the top shelf on the rolling cart, and it's perfect for all my acrylic blocks and things. Of course, I got my hot light. One of the favorite tools in my craft room, I tell you, is this Stampin' Up! Pad. I'm so sorry I'm getting y'all out of focus. The Stampin' Up! Pad that I use to stamp on, that's just a great tool. So there's my desktop there. And as you can see in the drawers here, I will be embarrassed to show you, but I will. On this side, inks, and then going down here, sprays. So I find that I'm, sprays. I find I'm using them a lot more often than I did. Coming over on this side, where am I getting light from? Let me see if I can block it. In this drawer right here, you can see I've got my sponges, and then going down there is some other tools and stuff that I need for stamping and extra adhesives and things. Over here on this side, it has been a joy for me to have this out at ready reach, and you can see where it's just right across from, you know, these tables that I work on and all, is my Crafter's Companion Gemini. I know a lot of you use the Big Shots or other machines. Fine machines. If you're happy with them, I want you to use them and just enjoy them and keep creating with them. But for me, this Gemini was a game changer. It's an electronic machine that cuts like butter. I can load up the plates with lots of dies. I just keep the plates and things in here. There's my stamping mat. Some Anna Griffin, my long border dies I find I use a lot. And this cuts, just really improves productivity. This little machine you see back here, let me put it in relationship to my hand, is my baby blue from Tattered Lace. Bought this from a place called Create and Craft online. And what it is a little, you know, tabletop. It suctions to the table. Let me see if I can get it done. And it's, you know, the little narrow plates. But I tell you, it cuts about 80%, 75 to 80% of the dies I have. It does an excellent job cutting. Great pressure. I have used this thing more than I would ever want to admit to. And I love it. So those are my two go-to cutting machines, you know, die cutting machines. I'm able to keep them out. The plates are right underneath there neat. I love it. And then, of course, just lots of other, you know, extra adhesives and all kind of stuff. Anything to do kind of with stamping or coloring is over here. When you come to this side, you can see I have another one of those shelves with this for the DVD players. I'm trying to avoid the window light. And I haven't been a Stampin' Up! Let me see if I can back up without crashing anything. I haven't been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator even a year yet, and I think I have enough stamp sets already. But I love them. Love them. You know, I do a lot of other crafting. Stamping Up is a wonderful addition to what I do. And their quality and, okay, enough of the sales pitch. Anyway, over here you can see with the little light glowing on it is my Prayer of Serenity, which I keep in my craft room. And I need to reframe it, make it something prettier. When you come over here, here's that cherry wood desk I was telling you I had left over from the living room. And I'm able to keep my sewing machine out the whole time. So I love that. And then just some pretty, there's a picture of British Columbia watercolor I bought when we were in British Columbia, Canada. Love that. This lamp you can hardly see back here is a vintage lamp from my Aunt Mamie, who was my guardian angel. There's a picture of my little boy. He's 33 now, but he was cute, huh? With some Anna Griffin paper on the frame. And then on this wall right here, I wonder if I can block the glare. These are the Anna Griffin pictures I made with 12 by 12 frames from Michaels, which I love. And then I just took some of my scrapbook papers and I printed the words, you know, something beautiful every day on just white paper. And then I cut out the word create with gold foil and layered on there a few stickers. So I like my little, you know, personalized wall decor. Okay, coming around here, you can see my TV armoire and the old bookcases that I had from my son's room when he was a little one. Painted them white. And this set right here holds a lot of stuff I don't use often. From flowers, glitter papers and specialty papers. And then, you know, kits and things that I don't use as much. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween. And also that's that. It's in the corner. It'll make sense in a minute when I go around here. Okay, so then as you come in, you're looking back at the foyer where I start off. I was able to get 2 8-foot long folding tables, legs folded up on top of the Ikea units, and then 2 6-foot tables. So 14 feet, so I have 28 feet of running room there, so to speak, to craft on. I just know that I keep these things covered and messed up most of the time making scrapbook kits and cards and things, so I just love having the space. Over here is everything to do if it's shiny, so to speak. Embossing powders, glitter, bling, This, you know, if y'all recognize these, I keep my bling, the small pieces that kind of fall apart, in these little things by color. As you, well, if I can get it back in one-handed here, hold on, it's coming. You know, I've just got the color written on them: blues, blacks, browns, pinks, red, whatever. You know, that's my bling. Unfortunately, that's my bling. And there's my sequins. Oh, I love them, sequins and little beads, little micro beads and all. I have that Totally Tiffany card I was telling you about underneath there. There's the large punches that, you know, make the, you know, you do them 4 times from We Are Memory Keeper, and they make a doily or something. And then my big bite and all that stuff, and some extra wipes and paper towels and stuff underneath there. Okay, and what my intention was, it made sense to me at the time, on every table, there's a lamp on either side, and then the silver trays, or for when you come over, if you're scrapbooking with me, you can throw, and you're making a kit, and you got all those little pieces or something, you're making a card, and you got all those little pieces and stuff. You just use those trays to dump those little pieces in. And then, as you can see, I'm able to keep out every station has tape, every station has scissors, a little bit of glue. Ooh, this right here, listen to me. Ooh, this right here was my Stampin' Up! The card kit that I bought. That I'm going to try to do a separate thing on that, but this is a great card kit from Stampin' Up! If you want to have a night of fun with some girls and make some cards real quick, it's $27. You get enough to make, I'm going to tell you 16 cards. I think it's 16 cards. And I just thought that was a great thing to have out. Comes with index cards and all for birthdays. This whole set is ribbons, ribbons and trims. Of course, some of my Stampin' Up! I've got some more Stampin' Up! Down there. These are twines and embroidery flosses. It goes down to, oh, isn't that embarrassing? Ribbon, 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 and then ribbon pieces in bags by color that I can just grab out and use. Okay. Coming over here, you can see I'm putting together some orders that I took on some of my Stampin' Up! Kits. I got a bunch of them in the mail already. Got just a couple left to get out. Some other things I have ordered. And then this set is, you're getting into art and mixed media over here. Watercolor pens, paint brushes, inks, paints, tags, you know, shipping tags that you can paint and all, Gamsaw, all my stuff. So more to do with art, you know, coming around there. Stampin' Up! Catalogs. If you need one, give me a holler. I'll get you one. And then coming on the end here, kind of where we started, there's art supplies, Too Much Christmas, scrapbook kits that I'm going to be making. I think that's Christmas stuff, art, and then 6x6 paper pads and things in those containers. Okay, so now we're going to look over here, and you can see as you come in on this side of the room, again, I'll get close to that lamp. It won't glare in a minute. I'll show you my other Ain't Made Me lamp. They're just pretty. You can see my big shots at the top. I do use it when I need when I use my thick dies, the bigs and stuff. But scrapbook paper, printed solids, printed scrapbook paper. Underneath there is card making. Isn't that embarrassing? Envelopes, card fronts, just all kind of stuff for envelope making. Down there, if you open the drawer, it's got hanging folders in it. I'm going to show you this. Don't laugh. Card making. Ah! And then when you open this, oh, good Lord, if I can. Anything to do with, you know, printing, from vellum to transparencies to paper to cardstock to file folders, things like that. I'm using my foot to close the drawer. Okay, now when you come to my desktop, I was able to get both cutting machines, my Silhouette, love of my life. Okay, my husband, my son, my daughter-in-law, my cats, all that stuff too, but I'm telling you, that's right up there in the top. And then my Cricut, love it too. My computer, there's my book, there's my little notebook with all my business information and all. Crafting Memories with Molly, isn't that cute? It's Crafting Memories LLC is the name of my company, yay. And then it's my paperwork and all. Anyway, and then back there's some extra tapes and, you know, electronic-y stuff. And then I bought, I'm going to pull out and sit down here a little bit. The other style I bought from Stampin' Up, these are 2 shorter rolling file folder sets. And electronic stuff. And then when you come over here, actual office supply things, you know, paper clips and pens and papers and stuff like that. And then down there is CDs, DVDs, just junk to have. Underneath there's my printer. It rolls out. You know, as often as I use it, I just roll it out and put it back. And in this container here is all of my scraps of color kind of thing. So I can pull out a bunch of cords. That's nasty looking. But anyway, and the paper by color, my little scraps that I can't bring myself to throw away. but I do use them a lot of times when I'm cutting stuff. And then I found this piece at a home goods store. I think this is something my husband made me years ago when I was doing stained glass. Isn't that pretty? I love him. Anyway, bought that from Home Goods. And it's just a nice little paper. I wished I'd bought, they only had one of them, but if they'd had more, I'd have bought more. Perfect for my copy paper, printer paper. What else do I have in there? What does it say? Photo paper. So my most used papers are right there. There's a little mini album I had made years ago. And then there's my lamp from Aunt Mamie. Isn't that beautiful? That's from before the turn of the last century. You know, in the 1800s, 1900s. Isn't that beautiful? I love that thing. This is a roll of sticky roll. It's from Create and Craft. We Stampin' Up! Sell some from Sizzix. It's the same kind of thought. You put it on the back of a piece of paper before you die cut it or cut it on the machine. And then you have a sticker, you know, and so it's just great sheets of that. And then the last cabinet set that I have is got paper by brand or theme, which is that's how my mind works. You do it how you want to. You know, I've got Simple Story, My Mind's Eye, Wedding, Baby, Patriotic, Retro Bright, too much stuff, coffee, grunge kind of looking stuff, you know, browns and things. And then buttons. I love buttons. And then you come down here to grunge, masculine, vintage brights, Anna Griffin by the ton, and then Prima, a whole thing of beach thing. You know, I'm old. I better hurry and get to the beach more often. Anyway, basic gray. Oh my God, K & Company. Another basic gray. And then graphic 45s. So you can see where it goes on by paper collection. Oh, I love, this is, I just love this stuff. I've tried to thin it out, and I just can't seem to get rid of any of it. But anyway, so then you're back around to this side of the room, and you can see I've got more of those Ikea storage things holding up the tables. Now, this is weird. I'm sorry, I'm using my phone. I know, but this is how I think. I'm a digger. Certain people organize certain ways. I happen to be what I call a digger. I just want it in a thing where I can paw through it, pick what I want, get inspired by things I hadn't remembered I had, and then just shove them back in without organizing too much. So here's butterflies and stickers and bows, you know, kind of thing. And then when you go down the drawer, you got flowers du jour there, too many flowers. Then let me get on this side. Then you have embellishments. Embellishments. Oh my God, isn't that crazy? And then when you come over here, I have 2 empty drawers, so I'll get something. And, 3 empty drawers. Oh my God, I just found a present for myself. 3 empty drawers. And then bags of embellishment that are big, bulky, and they're by theme, you know, fall, feminine, vintage, where I just pull out a bag, paw through it, throw it back in the bag, and throw it in a drawer. It may not make sense to anybody else, but it makes sense to me. Okay, and then coming around here to the last cabinet, metals. Let me sit down, which is what I do too much of. Okay, excuse me. Metals. Yep, metals. Too much metals. And last but certainly not least is my mink. My Anna Griffin, not just a mink, but an Anna Griffin mink machine and all my foils. I have some beautiful foil colors down there and all, and some metal ribbon that I bought from Hobby Lobby. So, what I love most, first I love my husband for allowing me to do this. Even, you know, he knows I'm crazy, but he allowed me to do it anyway. But as you can imagine, here I'm just showing you here, I can turn around here, lay out my kits. Here's some kits I'll be creating over the next couple of days. I have a set of tools here. Looking out my windows, looking at something pretty, come around, got more space to zoom out. Let me see if I can not show you my dirty kitchen. Okay, and then I can come around here and cut on my machines. Of course, I've got my TV on, got a Coke on the desk, or tea. Print what I need, design what I need, cut it out, use my little scraps. My papers and things are here. There's all my solids, there's my prints. So, and then I can turn back around. If I need an embellishment or buttons or ribbons or whatever, they're all for me right here. So I find that I'm using a lot more stuff, and I just love it. Plus, I'll have friends that just want to pop over and craft with me. And I can manage, no matter what time of the day or night, I can manage to clean off at least 6 or 8 feet for them. Well, it may be 4, but anyway, because I keep the rest covered. But it's allowed me to do some kits much easier. And to do some fun things I love. And when I say kits, I'm going to take just another minute or two of you. If you are a scrapbooker and you like buying kits, I've been making some kits and selling them locally, and I'm trying to get enough of an inventory up to start putting them online. I don't know if you can see this one. Beautiful moments like these are what make life so sweet. So there's one. Here's one that says family time. So I'm selling them very reasonably and all, and love making them. That's just 2 out of, the bunches I've made and all. But anyway, so I just wanted to share with y'all quick as I could my craft room. I love it. Thank you for your time. I bet y'all understand what it is to hang on to this stuff and not be able to let it go. Thank y'all for watching today. Be sure and follow me on my blog, Crafting Memories with Molly at blogspot.com. Sign up for my newsletter. And don't forget I have a little contest going on in the month of January. If you leave a comment on the video I'll link below, or leave it on this video, and then or on my blog, you'll be entered to win some little prizes in the contest. I've got a couple of them starting over there and all. So just let me know. Leave a comment. Please like and share if you can. Help spread the videos. Thank y'all so much for your time. Bye-bye.